guys, it's Tess from Latte Library. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a video about how I prepare for Camp NaNoWrimo, which is basically, what does that even stand for? Like National Something Writing Month. July is a National Writing Month, which I will be participating in, which is really exciting. This is the first one that I have participated in, and I have a serious goal that I need to achieve because next month, not next month, but like August, by the end of August, I will have finished the complete first draft of my novel, which is really exciting. I thought I'd do a video about how I prepare for it, and I hope you guys can take something from it. I do go into, I guess, a bit of detail, like quite a bit of detail, because, you know, someone might find this video useful, and you will actually find out what I am officially calling my project. So let's get started. Whoa, I do not want to close all that. Okay, so what is my project title called? Project Avalon. Avalon is a city in my novel universe, which is absolutely stunning. I wish I could go there in real life. It is just full of like mountains and beautiful tall spire buildings, and it's where my novel predominantly takes place. So Avalon is also where my male lead, Lazarus, lives, which is really exciting, and it is where my main character, female main character, Heya, travels to, which is just so exciting. It really is so exciting to be able to talk about my novel. I've, you know, somehow suddenly built this courage to talk about it because I really love my characters, and I guess I want others to love them too because they are, I don't know, I love them. Anyway, so it took me a while to actually work out how I was going to plan for this because, you know, working full time and wanting time to read and everything, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. So I have planned for it, although I will have to finish planning for it today. But yeah, I will show you how I've planned for it to begin with. Ultimately, I have written most of my novel. I've written about, in solid concrete, anywhere between 45 to 60,000 words. I haven't been all that organized with my writing, and they are like different chapters or different scenes are in different documents, which I need to fix up today because it's very important. But I will basically be doing like a rewrite of it all and just following through because the way I've planned it allows for it. So basically what I've done is I have chopped my novel down in scenes, and there will roughly be, I imagine there'll be about 70 different scenes because I'm really like, I'm chopping up the chapters. I just need to get the scenes right. So what I've done is I've actually written like scene 1 in these, and then I've like got 1, 2, 3, 4. At the moment I've got like 4 different dot points, and these different dot points are things that need to take place or already take place. For example, my main character Heya, she's currently located at the Silver Post, so I need to make that really clear to the audience without, I don't know, make it really clear but really interesting at the same time. The Silver Post is a really important part of Heya's story. She's been there for most of her life working as something, which I will tell you in my next writing video, because, you know, I just want to break it up a little bit. It is written in third person, but it is predominantly from Heya's perspective, which is really exciting. It took me ages to decide whether I wanted to do first person or third person. I did try both at one point, and I just found that third person really worked for me. I would like to try first person at some point, however, I don't think I have the skills to be able to really execute that. I personally struggle with reading first person, but if it's well done, for example, The Cruel Prince was quite good, like the first person perspective, but I feel like it's an art in itself, an art that I cannot yet accomplish. I've currently written only 8 scenes. I am so behind, but today I will be getting straight into it after I make this video, just so I can really achieve everything I need to. I really need to get this done. Deadlines are important. As far as world creating goes, I have done a map. Actually, I did a map up like months ago. I'm very, I know what my fantasy, you know, universe looks like. So that's been done. So I will reflect back on that. I would like to polish the map up a little bit. It is quite a rough draft, but it has all of the cities and towns and what, like, you know, woods and stuff that I need and that I have used so far. When it comes to writing, I find that if I haven't done a map, I get really confused about where everything is. So basically, if you're like trying to like start a novel from scratch, I recommend keeping the map and the concept of like the world building really close by, because it's really important. World building itself, for me, I have not found to be easy. It hasn't been difficult, but a lot of it has been very tricky to create places that you can see in your mind, and putting those to paper, but also making them so they're unique can be really hard. So basically I did that from months ago. That was already done before I actually started properly getting into my story and working out the plot. Even I find like creating a plot and going with a only recently have I found one or worked on one enough that I'm like, this will work. This is a secure plot. It can go like various different ways. I'm confident with it. I'm comfortable with it. I can work with this. So I feel like, don't stress if you haven't fully, if your plot hasn't fully evolved yet. It will. These things do take time. But if you've come up with it straight away, then please tell me how, because that's amazing. I could just never do that. Anyway, I am currently using Scrivener to plan out my scenes. However, I'm thinking, this might sound, I don't know why, but I'm thinking of actually going and doing it on Word, because I write my novel in Scrivener. My drafts are in Scrivener. My planning stage, me personally, I need to separate it. So if I do it in Word, I don't know how it makes sense, but in my mind it works somehow. I will do it in Word. I will, yeah, work with it that way. I'm currently on my laptop, but I'm also on a desktop computer. On my laptop is where I predominantly write. That's basically the reason why I got my laptop in the first place. It's just so I can write on the go. Like, the desktop is actually used for Pinterest. If you need story ideas or story concepts or like character to visualize and everything, I recommend Pinterest. Pinterest is the best thing for it. I have found it to be so useful. I have basically planned my whole story on Pinterest, or I've like defined it more on Pinterest, and it is so useful. So I've got that up on my screen. So this is my Pinterest, the Latte Library. All of these are my characters, some of my locations, and then of course here I have so I've got my scenes in green, and some of like my dot points on my laptop, which of course has like bookish stickers, because we all need bookish stickers. And so that's basically how I'll be going about it. I love Pinterest. It is so easy to get distracted on Pinterest because it's so good, but man, it has helped so much. And now that you've basically seen some of my world, I can't wait to just show you the rest of it. If you guys have any tips that I could use that could help, you know, move my word count along, feel free to let me know. I have heard that writing sprints is good. However, I don't understand the concept. I don't understand it. But if you understand it, feel free to let me know. I have a lot of planning to do, but that's all I'm like. It seems really simple when I talk about it. I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to like write down my scenes, put dot points in them, what I need to have happen, and then link. I'm not going to worry about like fancy writing and whatever. I just need to get it all down. That is the most important thing, but the most difficult thing for me personally. I love to write and then go back and edit instead of just write, which is exactly what I need to do. But I will do it and it will get done. Yeah, that is my, I guess, summary of how I'm preparing for July, which is like, yeah, that's how I'm planning for July. So seems simple. Hopefully I can achieve it, and we'll just go from there. I hope you liked this video and found it to be somewhat useful, and I will see you next time.